Hey guys, so Katie's live. She's in the hospital. So I'm going to pull it up right now as you come in. I'm not going to do the normal hello so that we can listen to what is going on.
Go through me. I had no energy. I couldn't even get myself up to get dressed or anything like that. I was like, something's really wrong. So Brian took me to the hospital. I was having really, really bad chest pain too. And I just felt like shit. So they took me in, and then they did all the vitals and everything. And what was weird is my blood pressure was really down. I had an average temp at this point, but everything else, I guess, was like, I don't know. So they did blood work, and they said that my white blood cells were very bad. My liver came back very bad. So they started to give me, he started from the top. So I started getting, what do you call this shit? Saline, hydration. And man, so much has happened. I feel like I've lived a million lifetimes in the past couple days. So I started getting hydration and all that, but I still wasn't feeling good. And then my temperature started to spike again. So they were like, okay, something else is going on here. So, like I said, the blood work came back and it said that my liver was real bad, but my white blood cells were extremely high. So it meant some kind of infection. So they started going in and narrowing it all down. I don't know how it all came about because, to be honest with you, I've been so sick and fucking out of it. But basically what they found is I have an pneumonia. I've got the pneumonia in my right and left lung, more so in my right lung. There's water around my heart. My liver is 3 times the size it should be. It's not cirrhosis yet, but it's fatty. It's fatty, and they're showing, I can't remember the words. Please don't text me or bother me while I'm explaining. It didn't have, like, I think he said scrapes in it or some shit. I don't know, but it didn't psoriasis or whatever the fuck. It didn't totally shot yet, so I still have time. But then what I've been complaining of being hemorrhoids this whole time is actually not hemorrhoids. And I have something wrong with my colon. There definitely a lot of blood clots going on there and in my intestines. So we don't know the results of that because I just had that test done late this afternoon. So tomorrow morning when the doctor comes in, he's going to tell me about that. I had my echocardiogram or whatever, you guys know what I'm saying, today too, and I won't know anything until tomorrow. But long story short, I'm just fucked all the way around. They're not going to let me go until I can have a regular bowel movement, but before any of that, they got to get rid of this infection. I might have to have surgery, not sure yet. It's all going to decide on these tests that are coming back. But there's definitely, he said, yeah, I could have hemorrhoids. Well, I definitely do have internal ones, but the problem is in my colon. So he just had it, did an x-ray type thing, but I'm going to have another procedure, probably something go up my ass, and so that they can get a bird's eye view of what's going on with my colon, and then we'll go from there. So it's fucking sucked, man, because I'm fucking constantly thirsty. Even though I'm allowed to have whatever I want to drink, I'm still thirsty. I stay walking around with this thing on. I asked him today, well, when do you think I'll leave? He said not anytime soon. So I'm pretty much stuck here again. And yeah, smart asses. For all of you that are just, so excited to say it. Yeah, of course, it's because of drinking. And throughout the prolonged, it's all because of drinking. except for I had Subway a few days ago and I had lettuce, and come to find out they have Taylor Farm lettuce too. So I think that's what caused the diarrhea and all that shit to get me in here. But he says he thinks it was dehydration. What was up with it? Like I said, there's so much information in the past couple of days. The chest pains and all that are caused from, well, it could be caused from dehydration, but also all the fluid around my heart. So, but like I said, I got that echo whatever gram done today. I won't know anything until tomorrow on that. And the same thing with the colon shit. But my liver is huge, and that's why I've been so bloated lately. No surprise to you guys. That's why I've been fucking bloated for like the past couple months. Oh, and I'm on an antibiotic drip right now. I get a break because they put it on this arm, and I'm like, you can't fucking move. But I'm also off of a liquid diet though, because he wants my poop to start hardening up, even though he gives me stool softeners and fiber and all kinds of medicine today. That it did not happen today. I'm having to poop in a fucking cup too. But yeah, I'm fucking miserable. I'm bored out of my mind, and I'm gonna be like this until further notice. So I'd rather you guys hear it from me, because I did tell a few people, and some of the people told other people, and I've been getting messages all day. I really wasn't going to tell anyone until I came out, but I didn't know that I'd be in here this long either. And that's a long time to go without me being live and people, wondering what the fuck's going on. What's up, Tinker Hell? Thank you. So, yeah, that's the story. Obviously, thank you, Stepman. Thank you, Sleeping Giant. Obviously, if I continue to drink after this, it's not a matter of if, it's when I'm going to die, because basically all my organs are shutting down. Although he did say one thing, my kidneys aren't that bad, but the way my liver is and the heart and everything like that, he said that you're going to die if you continue this. So, hashtag Heather, I'm mom too. Thank you, Tinker Hell. So I gotta start figuring out, and I can't fuck around this time, because every time that I've been close to death, I fucked around, but this is pretty bad. I've never been this sick. Everything, all my organs are fucking shutting down on me. From my heart to my colon. What the fuck was that? That was a shocker to me. And, this may sound like too much for some people. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Heather. But that's why I've been shitting blood for off and on for the past month. It's something up. It's not necessarily, he thinks definitely I have hemorrhoids, internal ones, but he thinks it's definitely in the colon. And that's why, and also blood clots. So I'm on blood thinners right now. Some medicine to clot blood. Oh man, there's a fucking list of shit. Like I said, here at 9 o'clock, which the nurse taught me, I can't record the show, but I can put it on pause and be able to go back and watch it from the beginning. 9 o'clock, I get my fourth round of antibiotics, which that's the one that hurts, because they keep putting it in my right side. And like I said, I don't know if they got too close to the vein or what it is, but it sucks. So anyways, hashtag Danny. So yeah, I'm sure the haters are so happy with themselves. They're going to talk about it all night, pat themselves on the back, all of them.
Oh, you better not, bitch. You
And
better
women,
fucking
their
not.
fucking heart out.
Shut the fuck up, Katie.
And yeah. So there's really nothing more I can say except for I'm hanging in there. I'm barely hanging on.
Thank your fucking mods, Katie. Thank your
I want to
mods.
cry, but there's no use in crying. I need the hydration. So But anyways, if you hear any bullshit from anyone else and it's not from me, then that's just what it is bullshit. Let them motherfuckers say what they want. Say, oh, I'm not surprised. She has it coming, all the things. And to those of you who care, I appreciate you. And I'm just going to have to find something, really have to find something else to do besides drinking.
Yeah,
but
it's
I
been a
will
long
not be
time
giving
coming.
up smoking cigarettes, and I'm telling you that right now. Thank you, Erica. You summer love. I'm not giving up cigarettes. That is the one last thing I enjoy in life that I do. That I am just not. And I already told the doctors that. So they said to focus on one thing at a time, and the alcohol. And another reason he wants me to stay here too is so that if I go through any withdrawals, they can help control that. But I'm on what, day 3? I'm on day 3, and I haven't really had any, but also I'm on a fuck ton of medicine. Hashtag Tony, hashtag Jennifer, Crystal. But yeah, JoJo, thank you. Terry, thank you. I'm so fucking swollen in my stomach right now. I can't even bend over. I had that what do you call it when they put on? Thank you, Linda. Italy, Rabina, Carrie. You know when they put all those little stickers on you? Oh, and he let me put on my own pajamas today because I didn't like that. Oh, and I'm sure the haters love this, and I don't care if they do or not. It just tickles me how things turn around. I have to wear Depends because I keep having accidents because I can't get to the fucking bathroom in time because I'm loaded down by machines and shit like that, and I'm still not shitting solid. But he let me have my own pajamas on tonight. I had to wait for a nurse to come and help me in the bathroom, but instead I called Brian. I was like, get up here. And I made him do it. I didn't want to be all naked. And I mean, they've all seen my boobs now because of those little stickers everywhere. It's something to do with the heart. They put it on a machine. I was on it last night. I got one over here, but I think they're going to do the antibiotic then that. Anyways, long story short, they're going to be waking me up every fucking hour with something new. You can't get rest in a hospital at all. 4% milk. So yeah, that's that. And I wanted to come on here and say that just to clear the air so you guys hear from me what's happening. And I don't know if I feel better. I don't really feel good today. I haven't felt good in days. But they're trying to get that ammonia out of my lungs. It's making me cough like a motherfucker. I can hear it starting to crack up. But of all things, ammonia, I never seen that one coming. It's more so in my right lung though. God. So anyways, when I start to feel better, I'll be back. But love you all, man. Ciao, bye. Don't believe any bullshit. All right. I'll be back strong and be able to argue and all that. But just tonight I didn't feel like it. So
Wow. Hey everybody, welcome in. So I just saw that she went live. She'd gone live a little while ago, and it was like a 6-minute long live where she just talked a little bit. So I don't know. I haven't seen that one yet, but well, she got pneumonia. She has pneumonia. She said that her liver is huge, which I mean, duh, fucking duh. And I'm sorry, but her saying, "Oh, I hope the haters are all happy." It doesn't make me happy to see her in the hospital or anything like that. But we've been the ones over here telling her that there's something wrong with you. And she wanted to go and parade around the kitchen and talk about how skinny she was and how, um, oh, I'm doing this and that, and doing the whatever that was, the shot, like the Ozempic type shot, whatever. I know it wasn't Ozempic. I forget what it was called, but that doesn't even matter. Of course, she'll blame people. And every single time she has been in the hospital, she blames the fucking haters. And yes, Dylan, with that ascites, people have been saying this for months now. People have been saying this for fucking months. So yeah, for anybody that just is, oh, Zep bound, that's it. Thank you. The only people that have been, she should thank Robin, Janine, all of the mods that have sat there and continuously blocked everybody that has told any sort of truth in her chat. That's who she needs to thank, is the fucking hug box that has continued to tell her that she's fine and tell everybody to be quiet and everything like that. That has sat there while she sat there and lied. So it seems like that she lied the other week when she said that she went and got blood work done and all of this, which is on my channel. You can see it on there. I want to go see when that was, because it wasn't that long ago. It was like last week or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go look. So anyway, if you're just coming in now, so Katie went live. She's in the hospital. She said that she just got out of like ER. She just got into like the room, a room or something, and that her liver is huge. Which, I mean, are you shocked? I'm not. And that but her kidneys are doing okay. They're doing, blood work. She has pneumonia. She has, the hemorrhoids, the internal. She's going to need like a colonoscopy. And I don't know how she ended up like in the hospital. I think she said that Brian had taken her to the emergency room because she was feeling sick, or, I mean, again, duh, right? And when was this? 12 days ago. 12 days ago, she said that she went to the doctor and had the blood results done and all that shit, which was a lie. Because now when they, did the blood work, she said, oh, they said this or that. I mean, I think we all knew, but it's like, stop playing with your health. Stop lying about it. And look how long, 12 days ago, she used that, as like content for just something to talk about, and said that everything was fine. Said that the doctors said that we were shocked that your liver was okay. Just unbelievable. I don't know. I'm going to read some of your guys' comments. I'm still like, I mean, it makes me mad because it's like, we literally said all this stuff. Not just me, the whole chat in here, everybody in here has said this. We've all seen this. Yeah, Jinxie. So she's in the hospital. She just went live for a little bit. I've only been live for less than 20 minutes. So it was a short live. She said she's not feeling well. So, yeah, I would like for Katie to get sober. That's always been, what I've said. But, she labels any people that tell the truth about, her situation or anything like that, is labeled as, a hater and whatever. I know that everybody's going to have their own, feelings about it, because Katie has, been toxic and disrespectful and fucking rude and hurtful to many people. So I know that many people will have different opinions or whatever than my own. And, I do respect everybody's opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But yeah, it's definitely not something that I'm celebrating. I was literally just talking to somebody about this a couple days ago, and I was saying how sad it's going to be, because she is still, if she doesn't get sober, she's on the road to, not being here anymore. And we've seen this happen before. I mean, her she's had the ulcers, and the stomach perforation has perforated twice. She went septic. She was lifelined. You know what I mean? Like, she's had all these. I mean, that's a miracle. She could have been just laid out and bled out on her floor. Her alcohol detox will be off the charts. Yeah. Okay, I don't think that's all of it. That room looks like a very dull hospital room. Yeah. I mean, it kind of looks like one of the ones that they put you in for like a mental health crisis or something. I don't know. And then she talks about how she can't make it. She's hooked up to a lot of machines, so she can't make it to the bathroom. So she's wearing Depends. It's like I don't know why you need to tell everybody that, but okay. I mean, we knew that you were wearing Depends already, but okay. Of course, she'll blame the people. Yeah. Just joining. When did she go to the hospital? She said a couple days ago. So her belly had been distended for weeks, caused by liver disease. I mean, I would think even months. Like it's been like that, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And she's been trying to gaslight people and say that she lost all this weight. What did she say? She was 17 pounds down, and everybody we were like, where? Where was that? Yeah, no shit, Katie. We all told you. No freaking way. Yeah, her liver is failing. She said that her kidneys are, or that her liver's huge, but her kidneys are fine. She'll blame it on everything but the alcohol. She'll probably blame that new fucking kitten. That's what she'll probably blame. She'll blame that cat too. Her stomach has been so bloated and swollen legs. We knew she was getting worse. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have seen this in my fiance who passed from alcohol. Oh, damn, Dylan. I'm so sorry to hear that. Alex, I was watching a stream of yours just a couple months ago. Her belly even then wasn't as big as it is now. Yeah, I think that when I really like, I mean, well, I've noticed it for a while, but when she went to the bar with Brian and they went to go see her friend Joe, I mean, even just the hold on, let me look at the last live that she did because it was, let me see. So, yeah, this was 3 days ago where she ended abruptly. And even
Okay, so there was
she was unfavorited and then ended.
well, I'll be back.
Hold on, let's see. I think it was this one where when she sat back, her stomach was just like totally spilled out. Oh, okay, here you go. And just the way that she's been eating and cooking and everything like that has just been so bad. Oh yeah, that's when Larry showed up with Brian. I'm sure that I'm sure that they're probably happy about that to get a break from her. Yeah, it was this dress too. You could really see like it's sorry, she's sitting down so much now. She just is sitting down drinking all the time. Oh God, not the monocle guy. I don't want to start laughing right now. I can't. I don't know. Exactly. She lies all the time. Yeah, absolutely. She does. She has fluid around her heart and lungs. Doesn't necessarily mean pneumonia. She would be on oxygen and barely be able to talk. She is in failure. Yeah. Yeah. And tax dollars paying for this shit. Yep. Just like every time. Just like every time. She was vomiting and had diarrhea. It was weak. So Brian took her in. Okay. God. The white cell count is out to lunch. There's water around her heart. Liver is 3 times the size. She has double pneumonia and on. Yeah, she said she had pneumonia in both lungs. Thank you guys that are filling in here in the comments. That's what I wanted to read because I don't know if anybody saw the live that she did earlier. I didn't see it. And it wasn't that long ago. It was maybe like 20, 30 minutes before she did this live. Of course, they checked her liver. Palpating abdomen is part of the assessment. It was probably hard and huge. Couldn't miss it. Chest x-rays would have shown the huge liver too. Yeah. There's something that she's not saying or is lying about. Oh, always. Always. I pray they check her mouth for infection. Yeah, that can't be helping this whole situation. Did she go live on TikTok? Did you record it? Yeah. It's at the beginning of the stream. I had heard that she went live and I just came over here and just set up the live and just started streaming. I didn't really see I just let it play so that we could all just listen and watch. Her body is shutting down. It has been the past 9 months, and her mods are disgusting. And I hope they feel stupid forever, helping her basically cut her life short, all for her little enablers. Yeah, they all did. I mean, they would block you and pre-block you, so you couldn't even go in there and say anything. They made excuses for her. They did everything like that. She said her white blood cells were high. Her teeth can be a cause on top of liver and pneumonia. Two of my friends are taking both are taking shots, both diabetic, both have more health problems in the past 2 years, one thyroid, one stroke, and other brain aneurysm. Damn. Coincidence or not, they're very sick though. That's scary, Kelly. I hope that they're able to recover and I hope they're okay. I smell a big grift coming soon. Oh, of course. It's crazy in all the years that she's been in and out of the hospital, she's never once complained about, owing for hospital bills or anything like that, but claims not to be on state insurance, which is crazy. Yeah. Oh my God. I backed up to the beginning. Man, Katie, this is a wake up call. Woman. Yeah. It is sad. It is sad, Wildflower. And it really pisses me off that she's like, oh, the haters are going to be so happy about it. She comes on here, she makes a fool of herself doing, what she does. She chooses to do that and put it out there and then gets mad when people laugh about it. Well, isn't she trying to be funny when she does stuff? That obviously, her looking sick and being sick and people telling her that's not funny to me. Oh, she's sad that you can't rest because you're effing dying and they're trying to save your life. You can't sleep after you can sleep after you die. Yeah. And she's not a good patient. I think that, a lot of us that have seen her in the hospital before and everything. I mean, just like she was like, I told Brian, to get over here. He has to work and he has the dogs that he has to take care of. Like, what the hell? She's wearing Depends because I guarantee they're giving her lactose for high ammonia from liver failure. Causes severe diarrhea. Oh, damn. Miss, you see you're an RN? Sweet. Uh, Absolutely rotten teeth can poison the whole body. Yeah, that's so bad. I noticed her belly was very extended. Oh, yeah, it has been. Liver failure, they force diarrhea to get high ammonia levels down. Nothing will be a wake up call for her. The addiction is too strong. Also, hey, Kat, Green Eyes, good to see you. It is. And she's going to have to fight. She's going to have to make the choice to choose to fight and to, get better or not. And that's up to her. I don't like Katie at all. I never wish illness on anyone. I want Katie to get help. Yeah, me too. I've always said, that she could be somebody with, her social media following and everything. She could be somebody that, actually helps people. And, she could even make that she's like, "I don't know," and this is what she does when she gets sober too. She's like, "I don't know what to do for content anymore. I'm not funny if I'm not drinking, and I'm not this if I'm not drinking." And, that's not true. Like, she could still there especially on, like, TikTok or anything like that, there's a lot of people that, they show their, like, sobriety journey and everything like that. Like, I don't know, she's gonna have to be the one that decides that. That could be like a trigger for her is being on social media, but if it's not, she could actually like make some shit happen for herself. What's her diagnosis from the hospital? Well, her liver is huge. She said that they're still doing tests. She said that she has pneumonia in both lungs. She said that she's having like diarrhea, that they need to do, I think she said they need to do a colonoscopy. I don't know. Maybe we should rewatch it. Brian's art, his house is moving all her shit. Brian's, Brian's at the house moving all of her shit out. What is he gonna do? Drop it off at the hospital? Can we watch that live? I don't have TikTok. I always watch with you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and replay it. Thank you guys for being here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna replay the live that we just watched. Is she on oxygen? No, she's not on oxygen. Mm-mm. Okay, yeah, the Shelly. Hey, the Shelly. Hey, everybody. If you could hit the thumbs up on the stream, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, let's watch it. I'm gonna restart it. I'm just gonna pull it up here and we'll rewatch it together. Hey guys, so Katie's live. She's in the hospital. So I'm going to pull it up right now as you come in. I'm not going to do the normal hello so that we can listen to what is going on.
Go through me. I had no energy. I couldn't even get myself up to get dressed or anything like that. I was like, something's really wrong. So Brian took me to the hospital. Also, notice the oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. She shut off the comments in the chat. And I just felt like shit. So they took me in, and then they did all the vitals and everything. And what was weird is my blood pressure was really down. I had an average temp at this point, but everything else, I guess, was like, I don't know. So they did blood work, and they said that my white blood cells were very bad. My liver came back very bad. So they started to give me, he started from the top. So I started getting, what do you call this shit? Saline, hydration. And man, so much has happened. I feel like I've lived a million lifetimes in the past couple days. So I started getting hydration and all that, but I still wasn't feeling good. And then my temperature started to spike again. So they were like, okay, something else is going on here. So, like I said, the blood work came back and it said that my liver was real bad, but my white blood cells were extremely high. So it meant some kind of infection. So they started going in and narrowing it all down. I don't know how it all came about because, to be honest with you, I've been so sick and fucking out of it. But basically, what they found is I have pneumonia. I've got pneumonia in my right and left lung, more so in my right lung. There's water around my heart. My liver is 3 times the size it should be. It's not cirrhosis yet, but it's fatty. It's fatty, and they're showing, I can't remember the words. Please don't text me or bother me while I'm explaining. It didn't have like, I think he said scrapes in it or some shit. I don't know, but it didn't psoriasis or whatever the fuck. It didn't totally shot yet, so I still have time. But then what I've been complaining of being hemorrhoids this whole time is actually not hemorrhoids. And I have something wrong with my colon. There definitely a lot of blood clots going on there and in my intestines. So we don't know the results of that because I just had that test done late this afternoon. So tomorrow morning when the doctor comes in, he's going to tell me about that. I had my echocardiogram or whatever, you guys know what I'm saying, today too, and I won't know anything until tomorrow. But long story short, I'm just fucked all the way around. They're not going to let me go until I can have a regular bowel movement, but before any of that, they got to get rid of this infection. I might have to have surgery, not sure yet. It's all going to decide on these tests that are coming back. But there's definitely, he said, yeah, I could have hemorrhoids. Well, I definitely do have internal ones, but the problem is in my colon. So he just had it, like did an x-ray type thing, but I'm going to have another procedure, probably something go up my ass, and so that they can get a bird's eye view of what's going on with my colon, and then we'll go from there. So it's fucking sucked, man, because I'm fucking constantly thirsty. Even though I'm allowed to have whatever I want to drink, I'm still thirsty. I stay walking around with this thing on. I asked him today, well, when do you think I'll leave? He said, not anytime soon. So I'm pretty much stuck here again. And yeah, smartasses. All you that are just, so excited to say it. Yeah, of course, it's because of drinking. And throughout the prolong, and it's all because of drinking. Except for I had Subway a few days ago and I had lettuce, and come to find out they have Taylor Farm lettuce too. So I think that's what caused the diarrhea and all that shit to get me in here. But he says he thinks it was dehydration. What was up with it? Like I said, there's so much information in the past couple of days. The chest pains and all that are caused from, well, it could be caused from dehydration, but also all the fluid around my heart. So, but like I said, I got that EPO whatever gram done today. I won't know anything until tomorrow on that. And the same thing with the colon shit. But my liver is huge, and that's why I've been so bloated lately. And no surprise to you guys. That's why I've been fucking bloated for like the past couple months. Oh, and I'm on an antibiotic drip right now. I get a break because they put it on this arm, and I'm like, you can't fucking move. But I'm also off of a liquid diet though, because he wants my poop to start hardening up, even though he gives me stool softeners and fiber and all kinds of medicine today. That it did not happen today. I'm having to poop in a fucking cup too. But yeah, I'm fucking miserable. I'm bored out of my mind, and I'm going to be like this until further notice. So I'd rather you guys hear it from me, because I did tell a few people, and some of the people told other people, and I've been getting messages all day. I really wasn't going to tell anyone until I came out, but I didn't know that I'd be in here this long either. And that's a long time to go without me being live and people, wondering what the fuck's going on. What's up, Tinker Hell? Thank you. So, yeah, that's the story. Obviously, thank you, Stepman. Thank you, Sleeping Giant. Obviously, if I continue to drink after this, It's not a matter of if, it's when I'm going to die, because basically all my organs are shutting down. Although he did say one thing, my kidneys aren't that bad, but the way my liver is and the heart and everything like that, he said that you're going to die if you continue this. So hashtag Heather, a mom too. Thank you, Team for Hell. So I gotta start figuring out, and I can't fuck around this time, because every time that I've been close to death, I fucked around, but this is pretty bad. You know, I've never been this sick. Everything, all my organs are fucking shutting down on me. From my heart to my colon. What the fuck was that? That was a shocker to me. And, you know, this may sound like too much for some people. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Heather. But that's why I've been shitting blood for off and on for the past month. It's something up. It's not necessarily, he thinks definitely I have hemorrhoids, internal ones, but he thinks it's definitely in the colon. And that's why, and also blood clots. So I'm on blood thinners right now. Some medicine to clot blood. Oh man, there's just a fucking list of shit. Like I said, here at 9 o'clock, which the nurse taught me, I can't record the show, but I can put it on pause and be able to go back and watch it from the beginning. 9 o'clock, I get my like 4th round of antibiotics, which that's the one that hurts, because they keep putting it in my right side. And like I said, I don't know if they got too close to the vein or what it is, but it sucks. So anyways, hashtag Danny. So yeah, I'm sure the haters are so happy with themselves. They're going to talk about it all night, pat themselves on the back, all of them.
Oh, you better not, bitch. You better fucking not.
Fucking heart out.
Shut the fuck up, Katie.
And yeah, so there's really nothing more I can say except for I'm hanging in there. I'm barely hanging on.
Thank your fucking mods, Katie. Thank your mods.
I want to cry, but there's no use in crying. I need the hydration. So, but anyways, if you hear any bullshit from anyone else and it's not from me, then that's just what it is bullshit. Let them motherfuckers say what they want. Say, oh, I'm not surprised. She has it coming, all the things. And to those of you who care, I appreciate you. And I'm just going to have to find something, really have to find something else to do besides drinking.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Smoking cigarettes, and I'm telling you that right now. Thank you, Erica. You summer love. I'm not giving up cigarettes. That is the one last thing I enjoy in life that I do. That I am just not. And I already told the doctors that. So they said to focus on one thing at a time, and the alcohol. And another reason he wants me to stay here too is so that if I go through any withdrawals, that can help control that. But I'm on what, day 3? I'm on day 3, and I haven't really had any, but also I'm on a fuck ton of medicine. Hashtag Tony, hashtag Jennifer, Crystal. But yeah, Jojo, thank you. Terry, thank you. I'm so fucking swollen in my stomach right now. I can't even bend over. I had that, what do you call it when they put on? Thank you, Linda. Italy, Urbina, Carrie. You know when they put all those little stickers on you? Oh, and he let me put on my own pajamas today because I didn't like that. Oh, and I'm sure the haters love this. And I don't care if they do or not. It just tickles me how things turn around. I have to wear Depends because I keep having accidents because I can't get to the fucking bathroom in time because I'm loaded down by machines and shit like that. And I'm still not shitting solid, but he let me have my own pajamas on tonight. I had to wait for a nurse to come and help me in the bathroom, but instead I called Brian. I was like, get up here. And I made him do it. I didn't want to be all naked. I mean, they've all seen my boobs now because of those little stickers everywhere. It's something to do with the heart. They put it on a machine. I was on it last night. I got one over here, but I think they're going to do the antibiotic then that. Anyways, long story short, they're going to be waking me up every fucking hour with something new. You can't get rest in a hospital at all. 4% milk. So yeah, that's that. And I wanted to come on here and say that just to clear the air so you guys hear from me what's happening. And I don't know if I feel better. I don't really feel good today. I haven't felt good in days. But they're trying to get that ammonia out of my lungs. It's making me cough like a motherfucker. I can hear it starting to crack up. But of all things, ammonia, I never seen that one coming. It's more so in my right lung though. God. So anyways, when I start to feel better, I'll be back. But love you all, man. Ciao, bye. Don't believe any bullshit. All right. I'll be back strong and be able to argue and all that. But just tonight, I didn't feel like it. So.
All right. That's what was, that was the, hold on one second. All right. It's terrible when you have pneumonia. Yeah. I'm just like, I don't know. It makes me mad because every time that this happens, when she ends up in the hospital, she tries to blame everybody else instead of like, taking accountability for herself. Okay, hold on one second. I'm going to pull up. I was just in the middle of doing something. I'm going to pull up an old video of when she was in the hospital before. I'm going to watch that for a few minutes and then I'm going to come back so we could talk about kind of like what's going on. And I wanted to look at Reddit too. One thing that really makes me like angry about Katie is that she will never take accountability for herself and the things that she's done. Like there's none of us that are in here that have like forced her to do these things that she's done to her body. And she and each time she does this where she blames other people. Lori Lou, that was on TikTok. She went on TikTok to talk about her being in the hospital. Okay, let me share this. Complete not, yeah. Yep. And yeah, and like Debbie said, like she's cried wolf so many times that like before I were to like believe anything, like after she goes home and everything like that, like she needs to make some serious changes and like show that, you know what I mean? Like none of this fake stuff where, she's denying drinking when it's obvious that she's drinking and things like that. Like, she needs to take it really serious because this is very serious. And yeah, she can thank her hug box of supporters, Robin specifically. Is it Robin's fault? No, but she's made this hug box for her. So this was 5/19/2023, this video.
If you could ask one question.
Oops. What happened? Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Sorry about Rumble. There's so many ads on this.
What would you ask?
Nobody ever uses Rumble because it's the platform sucks.
No, Jamie. It's just the way I'm sitting. Better angle. See, that's just skin. Those are that's how.
And she's lucky that she didn't have, her stomach blow out again. Very lucky.
I'm sitting. So and my food, which I keep telling you guys about. For 3 to 5 days, but probably more, so 5 to 7. Oh. Okay, Mike. And they're starving me. That's all it is. And they're starving me. I'm lying to you about fucking everything. Whatever. Go hang out with the fucking retards. I don't want to hear it. Not right now. Go hang out with your people. I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream starting tomorrow. I'm going to do 24-hour live stream starting tomorrow. The good, the bad, the ugly. I'm going to be stuck in here. I have nothing better to do. Nothing better to do. Here, I'll tell the story again, because some of you weren't here in the beginning. Hang on. Yeah, see, or no, that ain't has soda. Will you stay the night? Please. That's half the problem right now. And tomorrow's going to be day number 2. Right? It's going to get worse. We set the DTs back. So I'm thinking, do 24-hour live stream. Get sober or die trying. People, if we got to share it and all that. Real life detox plus post. You guys, This is it for me. This is it. And I have the best how you got sober story and that I've heard in a while. Well, I blew a fucking hole in my stomach. Are you ready, AA, for these doozies? They're gonna think I'm the liar. They're gonna be like, oh, she's making up all this shit. Just simply cannot. So last night everything was fine and normal. I think it was probably I didn't eat dinner last night, and I so regret that now. I wish it would have ate anything but half a bag of fucking pork rinds, because I wouldn't be so hungry today. I can't even remember what Matthew ate. He asked me if I wanted something, and I didn't. And I said, no, meat and pork rinds. I can't remember. Anyways, skip fucking dinner. That's totally irrelevant to the story, but it's relevant to me. Make sure you guys hit the like button, all that, and share right up. So, last night I was having a hard time. I fell asleep. Um, so I fell asleep and I didn't sleep very good. I kept waking up. Even a couple times I got sick. I'm back to sleep. And about, say, I don't know, maybe 7 o'clock in the morning, I woke up to the most god awful pain in my stomach. And it felt like my whole left inside, or my left side of my body was completely numb. So I tried to stand up, get out of the bed, and I immediately went back down, like hunched over in pain. It's like, okay. I started freaking out a little bit because I'm like, this has ever happened to me. I've been in some pain, but this was totally new. So I crawled and crawl. I made it to the living room, where at that point I just could not walk anymore. I was like, oh, fuck. And let me remind you also, I didn't even get my morning cigarette in. Anybody who knows me, I always smoke 3, 4 right in a row. That's how I wake up. I was in so much pain, I wasn't even thinking about a cigarette. And I started screaming for Matthew. He gets shitty because I'm screaming. Now I'm like, I'm in so much pain, like I've never had before. End up waking up B and everything. Oh, I didn't at the time. I didn't want to go to ambulance or anything, but I knew something was really fucking wrong. So I called my dad. I said, Dad, you're done dropping Lana off. I need you to come pick me up. I've got to go to the fucking hospital. Something's really wrong. I said, okay. But I just couldn't make it. I couldn't make it. I told him. I looked at Warren and I said, you got to take me to the doctor. I need to go to the hospital. He starts getting up, slow walking it, making his bed. And I was like, dude, no, we got to go now. I knew I was sick. Well, I got in there, and this is at Brownsburg Hospital. I was so weak. I just sat down. I said, I need to see a doctor now. And I told them my symptoms. So they thought I was having a heart attack. Well, fuck, so did I. Because I have never felt this pain before. So they start doing all these things. I got them on my foot, too. Oh, I don't want to move. Oh, Katie, no.
Hey guys, okay, I'm coming back on here now. So if you're just coming in now, this is back in 2023. And the reason why I wanted to show this one is because I wanted to show you I've seen Katie in the hospital. This time when she went in, the first stomach rupture, the second stomach rupture, her the fupa chop surgery, and then now she's in the hospital again, currently, right? This time right here, people were like going around there saying that she's like dying. There were so many different creators that were like sharing out her Cash App and her, payment, stuff, whatever. And everybody was like, oh my God. And they were freaking out about it. And, she totally loved all the attention, which, whatever. And, did she change? No, she didn't. And then the second time it happened. And here again, she's going to blame, the haters. The stress of the haters is what made this happen. And here she's talking about, oh, I should have eaten food. I should have done this. I should have done that. If you missed, like just a minute ago, she said, yeah, I was yelling for Matthew. And I even woke B up, which B was his kid. Could you imagine her? Like, she has no like tolerance for pain whatsoever. And she was probably screaming, and she probably scared the shit out of that little kid for, whatever. Like, she had no care about the fact that his child was there or whatever. Yeah, LD, she has fluid around her heart now. So this is back in 2023, but I wanted to, go through and like show you guys. Yeah, she never takes accountability for it. She always blames somebody else. She loves to talk about this stuff, loves to be the victim. Like, it's time for everybody to, she, like, I know that she just went live and like a lot of things are probably sinking in for her, but the time to like coddle her and like, that's over. That's done. Everybody needs to hold her accountable and tell her, you need to like get sober. Like, it's time. Like, we all have been saying this forever. This is literally ending her. And she had the audacity to even go live when she went live a little bit ago, just for like 20 minutes. And she said, oh, the haters are all going to be so happy. I'm not happy. This doesn't make me happy to see somebody. I wasn't even happy back in 2023 when this happened to her. It doesn't make me feel good to like see somebody else doing horrible or like to be sick in the hospital. Like, that doesn't make me happy. And she needs to, her mods, Robin, or any of the other people that are in here listening, any of her mods, you need to hold her accountable. I don't know. It's up to Katie in the end, but blocking everybody and telling everybody that they're just haters, that they're just this, that, and the other. Like, I've never like wished harm on Katie, and she's wished harm on me. She's wished harm on many of the people in her chat, in this chat. Brian, Larry, all of her enablers. Julie sending bottles of alcohol to her. Oh yeah, Julie too. All of them. Wake the fuck up, Katie. This is getting old. Actually, it's been old. You don't care about anyone, not even your own self. Look at you. You're dying. Good grief. Grow the fuck up. Yes, exactly. And every time that she's been in the hospital, she has been coddled by people. The other creators have been like, oh, send her money. She's not going to be able to work, because at the time, I don't know if she's working here, but when she went to the hospital, when she had I call it the fupa chop because I cannot pronounce what that word with a P that is actually like the medical term for it. I can't pronounce that. So anyway, I call it a fupa chop. But yeah, like they send her money, send her this, send her that. No, send her nothing. She has Brian. Brian can help her, and she needs to like get this done. And all the mods in their chat, like, stop enabling her. Julie, don't send her any alcohol. No, and I don't feel any guilt. Like, I don't feel anything. Like, there's nothing that I feel guilty about. I've always told her this. I've always told her that she doesn't need to drink to be like successful on social media. In fact, that she could actually help a lot of people if she were to be serious. Is Katie going to be an amazing person when she stops drinking? No. I have no. There's no like there's no part of me that says, oh, the problem is just alcohol. She's just a mean drunk. No, she's actually like a bad person. Like, I think a shitty person all around. But just like as a human, as like a woman, whatever, like I don't like wish ill will, and I don't have like ill will towards her. Hello, Alex in chat. This is sad. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is what she wants, more attention. Yeah. I mean, even when she was talking about it in the hospital just today, um, that's one quiet hospital room. I was always surrounded by beeping ass machines. Yeah. Sending alcohol will add to her, yeah, it will add to her demise for sure. Nobody is wishing harm on her, but she won't take any advice and does not want help to help herself. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not going to be quiet and let her sit here and say that, that we, like she says back in 2023, that the stress of the haters and when Orange was going on panels and stuff, that happened like a month before the ulcer blew the first time, and she was like, if the haters didn't entertain him and let him on the panel, this wouldn't have happened. Like, no, like your body, that's what it happened, because of your body, because of your alcohol consumption, because of your smoking. The doctors told you this would happen again and again and again if you didn't stop smoking and drinking. And then it happened again in 2024. Katie is a fraud, extremely vile, racist, abuser, drug, alcoholic, sociopath. Yeah, and I don't know that any of those things would change, but like, because I think that there's like maybe some personality disorders. I don't know if she needs medication. I'm not a doctor, but I do think that she needs to just like work on one thing at a time and like just get sober. Like, it's old at this point. We've all been watching. Oh yeah, I did too. That made me really sad, because unlike Katie, I do think that he was like a good person. Like, I think that he was like a very like he was like a gentle guy. Like the way that his dad, like I saw the thing that his dad did, and I like fucking lost it. Like, so sad.
My blood pressure was high, but there wasn't anything. So I know, Melissa, they told me that too. I kept telling them, no, the pain's here. It's causing my whole body to go numb. So I got like this machine. I don't know what it's called, but it makes you feel real fucking warm. You feel like you're pissing yourself. As fast as it comes on, it's gone. And they take pictures of you. Oh, I didn't see it. I can't. I'm trying to read the fucking comment. I can't. It's small. Ah, ah, oh, 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 God, I don't like to move. I don't want to move. I got you. I'll get a blood clot or something.
She's on heavy pain meds here. Like, I get it that she was probably in pain, but she was also like milking this, where she would be like, oh, and like screaming and just carrying on like a big fucking baby. Like, I get it. Like, it hurt, but she just milks the fuck out of it. And it makes me so angry when I see this because this is all preventable. And I get it. Like, I have also, been through addiction and things like that. But there comes a point in time where you're just like, you know what? This is my fucking fault. I'm here because of myself. I need to shut up. I need to suck it up. I need to just like stop. I mean, just grow up. Like, it's time to grow the fuck up. And yeah, and exactly. Who makes a video of this? Katie. And all of these things are archived for this reason, because she is a serial liar, a pathological liar, and she rewrites history. And again, she's the one that puts all of this stuff out there. She wants to get mad at people for like, reacting to it, or the haters this or the haters that. No, you are the one that puts it out there. Take some accountability for your actions and doing this. Yeah. And she not only did she go live this time, she went live multiple times. One time she went live, she was in her pajamas from her home today. Like, I don't think that I've ever been in the hospital and like had my own pajamas or been like, I need to wear my own pajamas. Like, I'm just like, give me, like, you're so sick in the hospital. You don't care. Like, you're just like, I'll wear whatever the fuck I need to, as long as I'm covered up. I don't give a fuck. Whatever is easiest to get in and out of. Which, wouldn't a hospital gown be a lot easier than wearing those like shorts that she's wearing with that outfit? Whatever. It doesn't even matter. Never mind. So here's Matthew, her ex-boyfriend, Matthew Newberger. It says it right there on the screen. No, I'm not doxing him. It's right there. Everyone, please lift her up and her spirits as well. It will help her out so much. Some people may be mad at me, but I do love her and I care about her more than some of you think. And I promise her and her friends I will always be here for her no matter what. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, even when I got to the door, I told Orange, I said, just drop me off at the door. That's how much fucking pain I was in. I got up to that lady and I collapsed right in the thing. I literally hit the floor and they come running out and they're like, what's wrong? I said, I don't feel good, guys. They put me in a wheelchair. They're like, do you agree to be verbal and not have to? I said, yeah. Immediately, they started taking my vitals. So I go and I have this scan thing, right?
This is
and
like
you have
3 years now.
They put something on you, and like your whole body gets really warm. Feel like you're peeing yourself. You're not though. I started screaming, I don't like this. I don't like this. She's like, it'll be gone in a second. It was. Well, I end up going. They end up taking me back to the original room.
Can you imagine screaming in the hospital? I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, no, I could never.
By this time, I'm sweating. And then the doctors, and there was, I don't know, I was probably only in there 10 minutes, screaming in pain. I mean, in pain. I was crying. And doctor and 2 other doctors and like the head of nursing or whatever she was came in and they said, you have a perforated whatever. And that's too advanced for our hospital. So you got 1 or 2 choices. We can get you by ambulance, or they wanted to take me to Eskenazi, which is our big hospital downtown. They're like, you can do airplane or the ambulance. I said, I don't think, first of all, I don't want to go to, used to be called Methodist. I don't want to go to Eskenazi. Said, if I got a big problem like this,
See, she's trying to tell them, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I don't know that, but like, I can't imagine being like, I don't want to go to this one. I want to go to this one. And usually they don't give you, I mean, they've never given me an option. They're like, this is what's going on. Even if I was transferred to a different hospital, because they couldn't do what, what they were supposed to do. I mean, I've had some like really serious surgeries and they never did anything like that. They never, and I never fought with them about where I wanted to go or how I wanted to get there. Is that normal? No insurance. There's no options. Yeah. And she didn't have insurance. I mean, she did. She had state insurance. You know what I mean? But yes. And for anybody coming in, this is in 2023. This isn't today. I'm just showing it in contrast with, what's currently going on with Katie. The fact that this keeps happening. This keeps happening over and over and over again. Katie trying to be in control. Yeah, you'd think she's screaming in pain, but then she can't control herself that way, but she can control herself enough to tell where she wants to go. Crazy to me. Christy girl, yeah, Christy girl, you remember you've been around a while. I remember seeing you in chats during this time too, when she was in the hospital in 2023. I really don't see her giving up drinking. She could have died twice and she still drank when she went home. Yeah, I think that she was even drinking in the hospital when she was here. Once they did the surgery and everything like that, I think that she was having that orange. I know he was sneaking her in food. I know that she was, and I think that she was drinking when she was still here. Oh, let me see. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the chat too. Just dawned on me, hospitals don't allow your PJs that sick. Could she be in a rehab facility? Well, usually they wouldn't let you have your phones there, like whether it's a detox facility or a rehab, because I know like I've been to a handful of different detox before and they never let us have our cell phones in there because they didn't want you to be like tempted to leave, because most people will try to leave at least once, you know what I mean? And they don't want you to have like such easy access to like your cell phones or have it be a trigger or have some weird shit go down where like, people are showing up there and it causes a big problem because there's other people that are trying to get clean. Yeah, there's just so many different things that could happen. But I don't know. I mean, the hospital room looks strange. It looked different. It's not like it didn't seem like a normal hospital room or one that I've seen. She admitted he brought her vodka in the hospital. Yeah, I thought that she did admit that too. I know that she was like smoking in the hospital and ended up getting kicked out for that. Her eyebrows look fresh. Yeah, sorry, I'm just reading that. She called Brian to come take her to the bathroom, but really asked him for vodka, guaranteed. Yeah. And Brian is such a cuck that I feel like he would, because he wouldn't want to deal with her. And that's how she gets away with a lot of this stuff, because she is so abusive that they'd rather just give her what she wants than be abused by her. They will just cut them off if they had to. She can walk to the bathroom with the IV pole. I did. I drug it. Right, Dawn? Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know that they do that. I've never been in a rehab where they do IVs, not even like a detox or anything. But I don't know, because I didn't go for alcohol. Alcohol is like a whole other, that's like the only thing that you could actually like die from if you just were to try to go cold turkey and just not. I hear her scream, "I'm a celebrity," right? Or them telling her, that she cannot live stream when they're in their room, which they ended up telling her here back in 2023. They told her that, but she'd be like, "I know my rights," and they're like, "Yeah, so do we. Don't film or we're not coming in." Okay. Yeah, alcohol and benzos, Nurse M. Yeah, those are the two that it's like a whole other ballgame. And the smoking too. Like she really needs to quit smoking. The smoking is worse than, I mean, when I was in treatment and stuff like that, even like when you're pregnant or whatever, they're like smoking is like worse. They told me this. They said the smoking is the worst thing that you could do over anything else that you could do if you're like pregnant or if you're trying to heal from surgeries or whatever. She's the worst patient. Oh yeah, I absolutely believe that. My brother-in-law almost didn't make it trying to detox his own. He needed the meds. Yeah, I know. Kate came up on panel a few some months back, and she said that she went to the hospital. Like when she quit drinking, she went to the hospital. They gave her some medication to take home. And, she did that and she was able to, get herself off of the alcohol, and she's been sober ever since. So props to Kay for doing it. Props to anybody else that has chosen recovery. And there's some people that can drink, here and there. And I'm not talking about, about these people. I'm talking about people that have, they're like straight up alcoholics or addicts, and you've been able to get clean and sober. Like mad props to you. I know it's hard. Dogs over humanity just got here. The hospital. Wow, thanks for streaming, Alex. Yeah, Jeff's couch pineapple, she was in the hospital. If you go back to the beginning of the stream, you'll see it. It's like 20 minutes of her streaming, and I'm just carrying on the stream a little longer. So she's in the hospital. She has double pneumonia. She has pneumonia in both of her lungs, her left and right lung. She has her liver is like 3 times the size that it's supposed to be. What else is there? There's a couple things. I mean, I'm sure that there's so much more that she hasn't even told people. She says that she doesn't have like control of her bathroom issues, that she has really bad diarrhea, whatever, I don't know. Pneumonia. Yeah, pneumonia too, Shelby. Thank you. Yes, they gave me naltrexone and a week's worth of Klonopin. Yep. Yeah, thoughts and prayers to all the staff having to take care of her. Absolutely, Debbie. Oh, those angels. As a kid, I had pneumonia. I was in the hospital 2 weeks, couldn't even talk without choking. Something doesn't sit right with me about me and her diagnosis. Yeah. And we all know Katie. We know Katie, she will lie, and I'm sure there's something that she hasn't disclosed. Hey, Carrie, good to see you. Yes, my mom died from smoking lung cancer. Yeah. If pneumonia, it's the fluid from her liver backing up oh my God. I'll bet she's a pain in the ass to the staff. Oh yeah. Always. Always. They're not going to fuck around with her. Comply or die. She's not telling the whole story. Yeah. I'm sure. Oh yeah, fluid around the heart too. Her liver is fucked, fluid backed up. She's lucky it's not toxic. And she said too, she said that, oh, I'm not going to be out of here for a while. Like they're going to be keeping me here for a while, which is what she said the last couple times she was in the hospital for like the ulcers, that when it burst, and she was out of there like way sooner than projected. And she didn't tell people until much later, but it's because the first time she got kicked out. I think the second time she left AMA. Butterflies and rainbows, you're late. If you want to go back to the beginning of the stream for like 20 minutes, she's in the hospital. She talks about, why she's there, just the, her liver. She has fluid around her heart. She claims to have pneumonia in both lungs. And then the butthole problems that she has, they're going to be looking into those.
Need to go see my fucking surgeons, dude. I need to go see whatever. They don't have a helio pad here. So I immediately, they said I'm going to go by ambulance. I filmed it. Oh, okay. I filmed the ambulance ride. Well, a little piece of it. This is the first time I've ever been in an ambulance ride. And with like the sirens on and all that is the first time ever in my life. And I did not like it. It was like a roller coaster. Yes, I did. Now, receipts or it didn't happen, people. I've only been screaming this forever. I'm not going to dox myself. So I had to go up. And I was supposed to go right back into the emergency room. Or right back into the surgery room. The reason I didn't is because another doctor came in and did it. So I had to wait about an hour and a half of excruciating pain. And I went in, went under. They took how long did they say 073? I don't know, like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. They had to find a hole. So if I wouldn't have came into the hospital, and if I would have waited like any kind of time, my body would have went septic. So thank God. You know, thank God. Look, this is funny. I said, Matthew, you gotta take me to the fucking emergency room. And if you're gonna find out something's really wrong, because I don't ever ask to go to the damn doctor or anything. I just knew this morning. It has been the worst pain I've ever experienced in my life. Fuck after gastric bypass, toothache, anything. When I tell you guys the amount of fucking pain I'm in is undescribable, I mean it. I can't come up with the words. Look at me. Yeah. So when you get holes in your body, air gets in, and then there's, my nose itches. It's called something called sepsis. That's basically what I was going into. And it woke me up out of a damn. If I would have waited longer, I would have went into that. I wasn't. But yeah, I love you too. How can I not? After almost died today. Huh. That's crazy. I have to check that out. She never came back, and I don't want to bug her. It's almost 9 o'clock, and that would be the 2 hours when I should be able to take some. Georgia Peach, that's what ultimately killed my mom. She went septic. Should I call her? Because look, I've been up. I asked her for some pain medication and some sleep aid.
She's itching the fuck out of her nose, and you could tell she's like, I mean, we all know that that's like one of the things that starts happening. You start itching your nose, you're all, when you're all, fucking high on the pain medication. And she's like, Yeah, I need to call. Yeah, well, I don't want to bug them, but she ends up, bugging them. Of course she does. But yeah, like she's always right on time. That's the other thing when she's in the hospital. She's right on time with the fucking pain meds. She knows exactly when she's supposed to get them. And then she'll tell them, "Oh, yeah, it's not strong enough. It's not enough," which I don't know about that. I don't know if alcohol makes it, if you're like an alcoholic, if you can't, I know if you're like on, used to taking pain meds, they're not going to do the same thing as like somebody that doesn't take them. Like you're going to need a lot more, but yeah. I'm going to keep playing this, but I'm going to pull up Reddit because I wanted to look at some stuff on Reddit too.
And that was at 8 o'clock. I haven't seen her. I hate this shit. This is what I hate. I asked Matthew, that's what I asked her. I said, can I get some more pain medication and will you give me a sleeping aid? I'm thinking she'll be back around 9. I don't want to be bugging. And yeah, that's all I need right now. I'm not allowed to eat. I'm not allowed to have anything to eat or drink. And we can revisit that conversation on Monday. Well, he said Sunday night we can revisit that conversation. But more than likely I can't eat nothing till Monday. I already told Matthew, I said, look, there are so many, where I'm at, there are so many cool restaurants. It'll give me something to do to sit there and research a restaurant that we can eat at. Because once I get out of here, the moment my feet hit that fucking car, I'm going to be like, I want to go here and eat. I'm going to have a plan. I already know what I want to eat. Because I am fucking hungry. No, Amy, I cured the ulcers. But within the last couple weeks, I got another one and it became so bad. Not only did it start bleeding, it blew a hole in my fucking stomach.
All right, hold on. I want to show you guys this. I'm going to pull this down for a minute and let's go look on Reddit. So this was the last time that she was live. I was trying to find like a full shot so you could see it, but it was very obvious that like things were going not great. Look at how distended her stomach is here. That is like, she looks pregnant. That is bad. I wish there was a way that I could. I mean, look at that. That's the biggest that I think that I've seen it. She looks 8 months. Yeah. You can tell it's hard too. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Just watching. The orange is Matthew is orange from her. She's dating him back in 2023. This person, Deanne, what's in the red Solo cup? Yeah, I think we know. Bloated or pregnant. Yeah, that she looks like. Oh yeah, here's the March. That's orange. That's the guy that she was with. You'll never see Brian hugging Katie like this or giving her any affection at all. You know what? That's true. I've never seen him really like be affectionate towards her like that. Yeah, this is.
I'm with dinner. I'm gonna grill up this fat for the dogs. It came off of the pork butt. No, you don't fool me. Dinner. I'm gonna grill up.
Why would you grill up
Join me at the fire
fat for the dogs? Like,
pit.
Okay, hold on.
If it were possible.
Burning that damn chicken. It smells like.
Okay. Okay, this person. Okay, so she's been MIA. This is the longest since Pretend Rehab. The very last part of her live the other day when Larry drove up with Dementia Brian and Bruce the dog. If y'all were there, she signed off. Brian made her end it right away. So I was thinking, you know, how people are always sending Brian pics and videos. Well, maybe they sent her a pic of Katie kissing. Well, no, now we know she's in the hospital, and that's why. Yeah, I think maybe this was from the first time because she went live for like 6 minutes before the live that I went live for. Claims she's in the hospital. They found a lot of things wrong. Someone said she put the drinking down, and she told Robin to start blocking for making those comments. She will be back when she gets out. Wow. Put the bottle down. Katie will be back to drinking heavy same day she's released from the hospital. She was saying her medical issues are from the fake shot that she never had and blame her rotten teeth. She will not admit the truth. The alcohol is the number one reason for every single one of her health issues. Yep.
Man, so much has happened. I feel like I've lived a million lifetimes in the past couple days. So I started getting hydration and all that, but I still wasn't feeling good. And then my temperature started to spike again. So they were like, okay, something else is going on here. So like I said, the blood work came back and it said that my liver was real bad, but my white blood cells were extremely high. So it meant some kind of infection. So they started going in and narrowing it all down. I don't know how it all came about because, to be honest with you, I've been so sick and fucking out of it. But basically what they found is I have pneumonia. I've got pneumonia in my right and left lung, more so in my right lung. There's water around my heart. My liver is 3 times the size it should be. It's not cirrhosis yet, but it's fatty. It's fatty, and they're showing, I can't remember the words. Please don't text me or bother me while I'm explaining. It didn't have I think he said scrapes in it or some shit. I don't know, but it didn't psoriasis or whatever the fuck. It didn't totally shot yet, so I still have time. But then what I've been complaining of being hemorrhoids this whole time is actually not hemorrhoids. And I have something wrong with my colon. They're definitely.
12 days ago, she said she went to the doctor, that they did blood work, that they told her about the hemorrhoids and all this shit. Remember, she said that she had hemorrhoid cream that cost, that it was prescription, and it cost her $125. Then later said, oh yeah, I was prescribed this hemorrhoid cream that was $125, but I never went and picked it up. This is why anything that Katie says after this, getting out of the hospital, I need receipts. Like, we need receipts for anything that she tries to claim about anything. She was supposed to have the hemorrhoids removed. Yeah. She lied. Yeah, just watching. She fucking lied. I looked it up on my streams and to see when that was that she said, that she had the blood work done. That was 12 days ago. And oh, I still have time. My liver's three times the size of what it should be. But it's okay. I still have time. What? If somebody told me, Alex, your liver's three times the size of what it should be, you have, double pneumonia, you like have water around your heart, I would be freaking the fuck out. A full-time liar with zero credibility. Yep, Cowboy Castro, that's right. Hey, Lisa Hunt. She said the fake shot was for kidneys and liver enzymes. Yes, she did. God, we all need to get together and write a fucking book. She could have colon cancer. That's the first thing that popped into my mind. It's scary as hell. Yeah, it is. And not that I want her to be like, freaking out and scared, but something needs to like wake this bitch up to what is really going on here. Oh, let's not forget fucking Schnitzel. Let's not forget her buddy Schnitzel, who is like, oh, yeah, no. Katie is a grown woman. She can make her own decisions on what she wants to do. Well, really? Her blood work would have shown liver enzymes last week. Yeah, and what did she say? She said that they were fine. My liver's great. My liver's totally fine. I know all of us were like, yeah, sure, Jan. Sure, it's totally fine. Right. Of course it is. Hey, Diana. All I can do is hope she gets sober. I know she won't, but I don't wish death on anyone for my own karma. But the doctor flat out said to her, she's going to die. So she said, yes, absolutely. And same. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. She thinks that, oh, the haters are going to be so happy. They're going to, they're going to think this is a win. No, I don't think this is a win. I think that you're an idiot. I think that you're an idiot and that your mods are idiots. And anybody that supports you, that sits there and tells you that you can drink and that doesn't tell you, look, you're harming yourself, that they don't care about you. They're a simp. They're there just to pat your ass, and I guess that's all you really want. Or that Kate, not you, but Katie. That's all Katie really wants. Hey, Mama Dukes, good to see you. Oh my god, it makes me mad because I hate the fact that she tries to blame, like me. She tries to blame other people that cover her. She tries to blame many of the people that are here in the chat. You know what I mean? Like cirrhosis. Carrie says cirrhosis is not curable, but they can treat it and stop it from continuing to get worse. She probably thinks that she could just have a liver transplant. Yeah, there is. Katie, we're watching this clip of this is currently she's in the hospital, and I don't think that she's being. Yeah, that's weird too. I don't think that she's being honest about everything that's going on. And yeah, there's no beeping in there. Like, where's the beeping? Alex, Google 3 times enlarged. I don't know how to send you a screenshot. Okay, I'm going to play this and then I'll Google that.
Definitely a lot of blood clots going on there and in my intestines. So we don't know the results of that because I just had that test done late this afternoon. So
I just had that test done late this afternoon, not 12 days ago.
So tomorrow morning when the doctor comes in, he's going to tell me about that. I had my echocardiogram or whatever. You guys know what I'm saying today too. And I won't know anything until tomorrow. But long story short, I'm just fucked all the way around. They're not going to let me go until I can have a regular bowel movement. But before any of that, they got to get rid of this infection. I might have to have surgery, not sure yet. It's all going to decide on these tests that are coming back. But there's definitely, he said, yeah, I could have hemorrhoids. Well, I definitely do have internal ones, but the problem is in my colon. So he just had it, did an x-ray type thing, but I'm going to have another procedure, probably something go up my ass, and so that they can get a bird's eye view of what's going on with my colon, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so that's the end of that one. Here, let me pull this up. Oh, hold on. Not that one. That's not the one I wanted. The diagnosis of an enlarged liver, a healthcare professional might start by feeling the belly during a physical exam. This can help determine the liver size, shape, and texture. However, this might not be enough to diagnose an enlarged liver. Additional procedures, blood tests, imaging tests, magnetic resonance, histolography, I don't know, removing a sample of liver tissue for testing called a liver biopsy. Okay, yeah, I think we all know what that is. Preparing for your appointment, what you can do. Oh, shit. Symptoms and causes. Having an enlarged liver is usually a sign of an underlying condition, such as liver disease, congestive heart failure, or cancer. The medical term for an enlarged liver is hepatomed. I was going to try to do it just for the fuck of it, but never mind. Management involves finding the condition causing the enlarged liver and treating it. Symptoms: belly pain, fatigue, nausea, vomiting, yellowing of the skin, and the opals of the eyes. Call it jaundice. Yeah, I always thought that she was doing like the tan and stuff because she was trying to hide the fact that her skin was like yellowing, because if you could see some parts of her skin, it looked, she didn't look healthy, first of all, but second of all, you could see that there was like the tonal change in her skin. Cirrhosis, liver diseases, cirrhosis, hepatitis, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, alcoholic fatty liver disease, a disease caused by a buildup of a certain protein, liver called I'm not even going to try that. A genetic condition that causes copper to accumulate in the liver called Wilson's disease. She'll be like, I don't have liver disease from fucking alcohol. It's from Wilson's disease. Cancers that begin in another part of the body and spread to the liver, leukemia, liver cancer, lymphoma. Risk factors: you'll be more likely to develop an enlarged liver if you have liver disease. Factors that can increase your risks of liver conditions include excessive alcohol use. Drinking large amounts of alcohol can damage your liver. Large doses of medicine, vitamins, supplements. Okay, we all know that why. It's from the alcohol, excessive alcohol use, and years of that, the prevention of it. Diagnosis and treatments. Oh yeah, I think that we will watch this one. I mean, we looked at that already. Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. Can you finance a liver? I don't know, Omaz. We're going to have to ask Brian. You have to be 6 months clean to put on a transplant list. Yeah, she doesn't have. I mean, she had to fucking use Peyton to. I mean, to get that car because she doesn't have any credit. Yeah, I hope she doesn't have hepatitis. I hope not either. Like I've said, I don't like wish harm on her or anybody. Um, do I think that her getting sober is going to be, oh, she's just miraculously a great person? No, absolutely not. But just as like, her being another human, another woman, I don't wish
Even though I'm allowed to have whatever I want to
harm
drink,
on
I'm
her.
still thirsty. I stay walking around with this thing on. I asked him today, well, when do you think I'll leave? He said, not anytime soon. So I'm pretty much stuck here again. And yeah, smart asses. All you, they're just, so excited to say it. Yeah, of course, it's because of drinking and throughout the prolong, and it's all because of drinking. Except for I had Subway a few days ago and I had lettuce, and come to find out they have Taylor Farm lettuce too. So I think that's what caused the diarrhea and all that shit to get me in here. But he says he thinks it was dehydration. What was up with it?
Lettuce? Did she I missed this the first time watching it. She thinks that it's the lettuce? Girl, bye. No, fuck the lettuce. Like you're literally no. No, Katie, lean in. It's not the lettuce at all. It's not the lettuce.
Like I said, there's so much information in the past couple of days. The chest pains and all that are caused from, well, it could be caused from dehydration, but also all the fluid around my heart. So, like I said,
Sorry, I know that we watched these already. We already watched it like twice, but
I'm also off of a liquid diet though, because he wants to.
oh, that was the other thing. And the one that we were just watching when she was having to, I mean, she wasn't able to eat because they just did, surgery. And, however, they, got the stomach back together after having like multiple holes in it. She couldn't eat. And she, even the way she was talking, she's like, like she was so, like it was, I don't know, just weak. She has a big fucking mouth and wants to talk about doing all this stuff to people. But then when she's in the hospital and shit gets real, she wants to be the, fucking blame the lettuce and act like, oh, no, it's this. Nope, it's the lettuce parasite, not the liquor. Yeah. I can't with that. I fucking can't.
My poop to start hardening up, even though he gives me stool softeners and fiber and all kinds of medicine today. That it did not happen today. I'm having to poop in a fucking cup too. But yeah, I'm fucking miserable. I'm bored out of my mind, and I'm gonna be like this until further notice. So I'd rather you guys hear it from me, because I did tell a few people, and some of the people told other people, and I've been getting messages all day. I really wasn't going to tell anyone until I came out, but I didn't know that I'd be in here this long either. And that's a long time to go without me being live and people, wondering what the fuck's going on. What's up, Tinker Hell? Thank you. So, yeah, that's the story. Obviously, thank you, Stepman. Thank you, Sleeping Giant. Obviously, if I continue to drink after this, it's not a matter of if, it's when I'm going to die, because basically all my organs are shutting down. Although he did say one thing, my kidneys aren't that bad, but the way my liver is and the heart and everything like that, he said that you're going to die if you continue this. So hashtag Heather, I'm mom too. Thank you, Tinker Hell. So I'm gonna start figuring out, and I can't fuck around this time, because every time that I've been close to death, I fucked around, but this is pretty bad. I've never been this sick.
You have though, Katie. You actually have been this sick before.
Everything, all my organs are fucking shutting down on me. From my heart to my colon.
Look at the gifts just coming in, gift after gift. Like, it seems like she likes the attention that comes with this. She likes to say all of this. Oh, well, my fucking organs are shutting down, guys. I would be losing my fucking mind. Charlotte Tater Fluff. She wants to be a victim so bad. So matter of fact, just like, I would be like, I don't want my mom to have to, like, you see me, like, I need to get better. I have shit to live for. Come on, Katie. Come on. This is ridiculous.
What the fuck was that? That was a shocker to me. And, this may sound like too much for some people. Thank you.
Why are her eyebrows on too? Like, I just noticed that. Why the fuck are her eyebrows on like that? Did you bring did you bring the Sharpie to the fucking hospital, bitch? Like, what the fuck?
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Heather. But that's why I've been shitting blood for off and on for the past month. It's something up. It's not necessary. He thinks definitely I have hemorrhoids, internal ones, but he thinks it's definitely in the colon. And that's why, and also blood clots. So I'm on blood thinners right now. Some medicine to clot blood. Oh man, there's a fucking list of shit.
Do you know how expensive like the blood thinner medication is? Like, if she has to take that on a regular basis, I hope Brian's ready. I the only reason I know that I don't take that. I think I'm too young to be taking anything like that. But like, I have family members that take it, and I was shocked when I heard the cost of how much that medication costs. Like, all of these things that she's taking, all of these like, again, I would be freaking out. I would be freaking the fuck out. Tick Leap said she made 26.20 during this live. I mean, if I would be honest, I would think that she would have made more than that, but good. It should be zero, but I'm glad that it wasn't a bunch of money, because she was not going to, if she did make a bunch of money on this, she would be trying to cash in on it. Brian's her cash cow. Yeah. Their injections too. Yeah. Blood thinners and blood clotting medication. Which one is a lie? Yeah. She just says shit.
Like I said, here at 9:00, which the nurse taught me, I can't record the show, but I can put it on pause and be able to go back and watch it from the beginning. 9:00, I get my like 4th round of antibiotics, which that's the one that hurts because they keep putting it in my right side. And like I said, I don't know if they got too close to the vein or what it is, but it sucks. So anyways, hashtag Danny.
She's even yelling out the hashtags. Hashtag Danny. I'm sorry not to laugh, but it's just like it's just mind blowing to me. She's like, I'm shitting out blood. My organs are shutting down, but hashtag Danny. Hashtag Danny.
So yeah, I'm sure the haters are so happy with themselves. They're going to talk about it all night, pat themselves on the back, all of them. MFN, eat your fucking heart out. And yeah, so there's really nothing more I can say except for I'm hanging in there. I'm barely hanging.
She says she's barely hanging in there. Well, you had it. You're hanging in there.
I'm hanging in there. I'm barely hanging on.
You're hanging in there enough to put the eyebrows on, though, right?
I want to cry, but there's no use in crying. I need the hydration. So, but anyways, if you hear any bullshit from anyone else.
What? I want to cry, but I need the hydration. God, I think that you could spare some hydration right now. Wow, Katie.
And it's not for me, then that's just what it is. It's bullshit. Let them motherfuckers say what they want. Say, oh, I'm not surprised. She has it coming, all the things. And to those of you who care, I appreciate you. And I'm just going to have to find something, really have to find something else to do besides drinking. But I will not be giving up smoking cigarettes, and I'm telling you that right now. Thank you, Erica. You summer love. I'm not giving up cigarettes.
What?
That is the one last thing I enjoy in life that I do, that I am just not. And I already told the doctors that. So they said to focus on one thing at a time, the alcohol. And another reason he wants me to stay here too is so that if I go through any withdrawals, they can help control that. But I'm on what, day 3? I'm on day 3 and I haven't really had any, but also I'm on a fuck ton of medicine. Hashtag Tony, hashtag Jennifer, Crystal.
My jaw is like dropped right now. I've already told them I'm not quitting smoking. No, fuck that. I'm not quitting smoking. Like, what, girl? What? If you're not, right, Crazy Canuck, if you're not giving up the smoking, you're not giving up the drinking either. There's this clip that I have. I don't know where it is, like right at this moment, but she says exactly what she just said. If I have to give up, hold on, maybe I could find it really fast. If I have to give up drinking and smoking, then life is not worth living to me. And this was shortly after the second ulcer burst that she had. She really doesn't seem too phased by any of this.
I have to wear Depends.
Oh, this is probably what seems to have got her the worst, is the fact that she has to wear Depends. I have to watch this shit like 3 times over because I keep picking up different things. And each time I'm watching this, I'm just more and more shocked at what I'm looking at. Oh, yeah. Hey, Jordan. She'll be in the hospital bathroom trying to smoke before long. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and she'll get kicked out again. That's how she got kicked out of the hospital with Orange.
Because I keep having accidents. Because I can't get to the fucking bathroom in time because I'm loaded down by machines and shit like that. And I'm still not shitting solid. But he let me have my own pajamas on tonight. I had to wait for a nurse to come and help me in the bathroom. But instead, I called Brian. I was like, get up here. And I made him do it. I didn't want to be all naked. I mean, they've all seen my boobs now because of those little stickers everywhere. It's something to do with the heart. They put it on a machine. I was on it last night. I got one over here, but I think they're going to do the antibiotic then that. Anyways, long story short, they're going to be waking me up every fucking hour with something new. You can't get rest in a hospital at all. 4% milk. So yeah, that's that. And I wanted to come on here and say that just to clear the air so you guys hear it from me what's happening. And I don't know if I feel better. I don't really feel good today. I haven't felt good in days. But they're trying to get that ammonia out of my lungs. It's making me cough like a motherfucker. I can hear it starting to crack up. But of all things, ammonia, I never seen that one coming. It's more so in my right lung though. God. So anyways, when I start to feel better, I'll be back. But love you all, man. Ciao, bye.
Okay, let me switch over here. I know, in Amor Famer, ammonia, like really, girl. So this clip is the day after we watched earlier. We watched that was on 5/19. This was 5/20. This was the next day after the one that we watched when she was in the hospital in 2023. That one was on 5/19. This clip right here is on 5/20, 2023. What part this is from Dumpster Clips. What part does she not understand about if you live the life she has, this is the life that you get. The vodka smoking literally has eaten a hole in her stomach.
A milk? I can't even have a milk. I'm starving.
Absolutely no choice but to get sober, or I'm gonna die.
And then this is the next day. This is 5/21, 2023. This is a video that I have on this channel, and then it's also on my TikTok. MFW, year after year, same pattern and no treatment. I uploaded this in March of this year, March 27, 2026. I made a compilation of, this is a whole compilation of all the different times where she's said she wanted to get help and never followed through, or where she was like, aware of how things were going to turn out if she didn't get help, and she continued.
Already drank a hole into my fucking stomach. You know what I mean? So I've got to do it, and I'm probably gonna go crazy a little bit, but I got to do it. And sorry if I annoy you guys. I know that I'm annoying people, or I'm talking it to death. I already feel like I'm eating. But I know, like last night, I'm sitting there, I was talking to Matthew, and I just kept repeating myself, and he was like, "Quit repeating yourself, quit talking." I'm like, "I'm sorry. This is the only way I can get through it." And I feel bad for that. I don't know if I'm doing that to you guys, and if I am, just fucking tell me. This is all new to me. It's like, first of all, I can't believe I blew my fucking stomach. You know what I mean? And I have to look at this the only way I can. And then it's like, this is like my final, I might not get another warning. You know what I mean? This was a damn warning. If I don't get it together, you're gonna fucking die. And I know it. So I got it this time. It's up to me, and I don't want to die. So I'm gonna try like hell to do everything I can to keep my mind busy and get over this. I've done it before. I can do it again. It's a hard thing, but I can do it again. Drink some water now. I'm just going back and forth. Inside me, I'm going to end up doing it, and I'm going to shock fucking everybody. And it's going to be more than 5. It'll be a while. Like, I'm going to quit drinking, and I know it's coming. I've said it so many times in the past year alone that I know. It's a hard thing. I fight it every day.
It is hard. It is hard. I think everybody in the does.
Here's one thing about me. I may be a drunk. I own it. I'm a fucking lush. I hate it. I wish I could change it. I'm going to change it. I say it all the time. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. But one thing about me, I'm not a violent drunk. Like, I'll get mad and like defend myself when haters are talking shit, get a little more riled up than ever. But I don't go putting my hands on fucking people like that. That's uncalled for.
You literally do, though, Katie. We've all seen it. We've all seen you. You're a violent drunk. You're a mean drunk. And you're definitely not a happy drunk. Not at all.
That's too far. That is way too far. Usually I'm a happy drunk unless a hater comes in here and starts pissing me off.
Again, with the haters being the problem, not Katie and her drinking.
Because we fucking care. Stop.
There's some people I haven't seen in a while.
I'm doing it, and I'm gonna shock fucking everybody. My car wouldn't make it. Surgery coming. I know these cocksuckers think that I'm not going to have the surgery because I can't get sober. Well, you also thought I wasn't going to have gastric bypass too. And if one thing motivates me more, haters motivate me, especially when you say, "Tell me I can't fucking do something."
Well, I'll just, since you say that haters motivate you, that it motivates you, and somebody says that you can't do something, I don't think that you can get sober, Katie. I don't think that you're going to be able to get out of the hospital and stick to what you say. Prove me wrong, please. I would love you to.
Tell me again how it's not going to happen. I bullshitted on the date of the event. Really, it was going to be June 28th, and I kept telling you guys July 28th because I wanted to surprise you. You know how I do, like I did with the gastric bypass. I wanted to be evil or mean to watch your mama too. I'm going to. Okay, do not let me forget glitter and gold, because we're going to be doing this for the long haul tonight because I love rubbing my nose into fucking paint. But anyways, yeah. She said I needed to do it.
I would love her to prove me wrong, prove anybody else wrong in this chat. Please do it. There's one I can't find at the moment, but I'll find it later. I need to get some clips together. I know she's not going to be live like anytime soon. I'm still going to be going live because there's a lot of things that I'm like thinking about that I want to cover, but I have something that I need to do at 7:30. Well, it's still 7:30 for me. I know for some of you guys it's a lot later than that, but I'm gonna like play a little thing that I made earlier as kind of like the outro for this stream, and we will pick back up. I'll probably go live tomorrow, and I want to pull some clips. I want to talk about this whole thing, and I would love for Katie to like watch this live or a live that I do tomorrow or something like that, where we're showing clips and talking about the things that happened, in the past, and the prior attempts, and to like encourage her to take this seriously, because this is fucking serious. I watched the replay about a week or two ago, where she was claiming the craters in her face were from her pimple popping. I watched her years ago. I remember her saying it was because of glass. Yes, Bappa on Bap, she did. She said that it was glass from a windshield, that she was in a really bad car accident. And she said that she was literally still squeezing glass out of her face, which was a lie. You're absolutely right. She did say that. All receipts, Alex has all the receipts, aka videos, along with with live streaming. Yeah, I try to. She is, and she needs to take it seriously, even if she calls us haters or whatever. Like, she needs to make a choice. Yes, always a pleasure seeing everybody. Gang strong. That's right. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm gonna play something that's a little more like lighthearted, and it's supposed to be like kind of funny, but also somewhat true and accurate. Hey, thank you, Charlotte Taterfluff. I know you're in the bushes, girl. I appreciate when you can come down into chat, and I know I've seen some people in here that I don't normally see in chat. So thank you for coming down. I always appreciate it when you guys can come down, even if it's just to say hi to us, and just that you're in the bushes hanging out. I know some people, they're like just not into the live streaming. Hey, Lunar Phoenix, good to see you. So yes, this next clip that I'm going to play as the outro, and of course, thank you mods for being here. Thank you, Debbie, for slowing down the chat when it was going really fast. It gets a little bit crazy. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can send Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Hopefully I'll be getting monetized here again, whatever in the future, whatnot. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I do appreciate the support. I appreciate you spending your time here on the channel, in the chat, just engaging with everybody. And yes, let me go ahead and play this. So this is somebody, Nacho Libre, gave me a great suggestion. Well, actually, it wasn't really to me. It was to somebody else, but I took them up on it, and I'm like, you know what? That's a great idea for a video. And so I went ahead and made this video. And it's called How to Get a Pay Pig. And this isn't for me. This is, for somebody else that, in my opinion, is like more of like a romance scammer type, where they are constantly like going in people's DMs, whether it's somebody that they think is dating them or random viewers or whatever, and trying to like generate donations and things like that. So I went and did a whole, tutorial, which thank you, Nacho Libre, for that idea. It's hilarious. Okay, so here we go. How to get a pay pig.
How to get
And of course, I didn't use my voice. I used the
how
chat
to get a
GPT.
pay.
This is how to get a pay pig, a satirical scam dega expose. Don't fall victim. It's just 2 minutes. So, and I said, thanks a lot for the idea, Nacho Libre. She said, Tragic should make his own tutorial on how to get a pay pig.
A totally satirical tutorial. Please don't actually do this. 1. Ignore the word no. Slide into inboxes like they're automatic doors. Rejection is just try again tomorrow, right?
2. Stay in perpetual crises every week should feature a brand new emergency. Medical bills, dental work, car trouble, rent, pet surgery, bonus. Points if they're all happening at once.
3. Always one day away from disaster. Homeless tomorrow, live in out of your car. Extreme heat, death storms, etc.
4. Mention the kids at strategic moments. Birthdays, Christmas, back to school, etc. There's always an emotional reason donations are urgently needed.
5. Claim you're doing the work. Casually mention therapy, healing, sobriety, personal growth, and being a changed person whenever anyone questions your behavior.
6. Craft the tragic backstory. The fewer living relatives you supposedly have, the easier it is to explain why there's nobody else who can help.
7. Collect animals like Pokemon. Every pet becomes another reason you simply have to receive financial help.
8. Master the guilt trip. I wasn't going to ask, followed immediately by a detailed explanation of why everyone should volunteer to help.
9. Be vague with receipts. Promise proof is coming. Eventually. After the next emergency.
10. Always have a comeback. If people ask questions, they're haters. If they want accountability, they're bullying. If they stop donating, they never cared.
11. Never solve the problem. A permanent solution ends the fundraising arc. The crisis must always have a sequel.
12. End every live stream with hope. Things are finally looking up. That way, everyone is emotionally invested for the next completely unrelated catastrophe.
Congratulations! You've completed the How to Never Run Out of an Emergency and Training Your Pay PEG Masterclass.
And,
How to get a pay pig.
A lot of these could also be true for Katie too. So anyway, thank you everybody for coming. I will see you guys tomorrow. And yes, the nurse is in here. Shout out to you for everything that you do. That is one job that I personally could never do. It's you're a literal angel if you can do that job, in my opinion. So thank you everybody for coming, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.